YouTube channel. So today's video I'm going to give you Netflix suggestions. 15 shows and 15 movies from kids to teenagers to adults. And I'm going to be telling you a little bit about them. I'm sorry if you hear any voices, cats meowing, any noises, people talking, anything in the background. Like I said before in a previous video, I am with my family, so I am sorry. But let's get started. First I'm going to read kids to teenagers. I'm going to start with the shows and then movies. Okay. Number 1, Boss Baby. It's about a baby who decides to bring his bigger brother to the office. 2, H2O is about teenage girls who are secretly mermaids and tries to keep it a secret. People do find out along the way. 3, Babysitter Club. It's about a bunch of girls who starts a babysitter business. Number 4, Spirit. It's about an ex-punk city girl who falls in love with Wild Horse Spirit while having lots of adventures. Peter Rabbit. It's about a bunny who has fun and goes on adventures and sees new places along with his fairy friends. Mr. Maker is about a guy who brings the work of art crafts to life for little ones. Octonauts is about a brave explorer known as Octonauts goes through the world ocean for aquatic creatures that need help. Thomas and his friends is about a blue tank engine that lives on the island of Soda. Pup Academy. It's about furry friend embarked on a journey for school for the curious, cutest, and cuddliest puppies. The Next Step. It's about dancers that go to the Next Step studio as they go on a journey for competing friendships and relationships to get where they need to be. The Girl for Show is a lazy cat that loves to eat lasagna, who lives on his own terms and likes to make fun of his geeky owner and dog Odie. Oscott is a bunch of young agents who use the skills to solve odd cases that happen around town. Alexa and Katie is about Alexa battling cancer with her best friend by her side. She joins high school with whatever comes next. Shaun the Sheep is about him and his friends that go on adventures with his on a barn. The A-List is about a group of teens that attend a remote island sleepaway camp in a suspicious supernatural drama. Movies. Madagascar is about a hippo, lion, giraffe, and zebra from a zoo. They get trapped on Madagascar island populated by oddball. Paddington is about how he gets rescued from a train station, find out he's with a London family until a taxidermist decides to add Paddington to a collection. Scooby-Doo is about a Scooby and the gang and the journey to a spookier island where a magical is awakened that could spell doom for the human race. Barry, a worker, is stuck in a job making honey. Sues humans when he learns humans been stealing bees' nectar all along. Space Jam. Bugs Bunny and his pals coax Michael Jordan out of retirement to play in a basketball game against a team of monstrous aliens to win their freedom. Matilda is about a girl that is cursed with a cruel. Matilda is sorry, I just accidentally lost it. Matilda is about a girl that is cursed with a cruel principal and parents when she discovers her hidden powers when she stands up to bullies. Alvin the Chipmunks is about a musical chipmunk that gets raised by a human dad and gets into mischief, learns plenty of valuable lessons. Babe is about a pig that struggles to fit in and becomes a champion sheep herder, won the hearts of audience and critics. Happy Feet is about a penguin. Unlike his pals, he can't mumble and sing well enough to track a mate, but he's blessed with an unusual gift. He can tap dance like a champ. The Oddball, he protects penguins from fox attacks. Over the Hedge is about animals that awaken from a long winter nap, finds critters in the backyard, and has to face humans. The Cat in the Hat is about one boy, one girl. When their mother goes away, they get a visit from a cat in a hat, and then the house turns into a huge mess. Stuart Little is about Mr. and Mrs. Littleways adopt a brother for their only child, but they soon find out they get more than they bargain for when they take a mouse with an attitude. The Spy Next Door is about a neighbor who babysits but really is an uncovered spy that gets back into the world of spy. Megamind is a supervillain that accidentally kills his crime fighting nemesis, who then creates a new one who just wants to destroy the world. Okay, teenagers adult shows. Vampire Diaries is taken from the deaths of her parents, Elena. Parents soon meet a new mysterious man, Stefan, along with his secret. Movie Doll is about Archie, Betty, Jughead, and a newcomer, Veronica, wrestle and with clashing desires while dealing with a fellow student tragic death. They're so bored with being the Lord from Hell. Devil relocates to LA when he opens a nightclub and will make an connection with a homicidal detective. Dance Academy is about a country girl, Tyra Weber, tries to Sydney to an audition for National Dance Academy. Darcy is about schools and all the drama. 13 Reasons Why is about a night scholar, Clay Jensen, lends in the center of a series of heartbreak and mysterious set in motion by a friend's tragic suicide. Pretty Little Lie is about teens and one of their friends that go missing and they try to find what happened as they get terminated by A. Love is about a bunch of people who joined a makeup competition show. Gossip Girl is a bunch private school kids that seem to get away with everything except a young blogger is watching their every move. Trinkets is a grieving teen finds an unexpected connection with with low classmates at her new high school after they land in the same shoplifters anonymous group. Get original expert home organizers Clea and Joanna help celebrities' everyday clients edit and contain the clutter to create drinking spaces. Drinking spaces or dream spaces? I'm not sure. Anyway, Glimmer Girls, fiercely independent single mother raises a gifted Ivy League blonde daughter. A Dynasty is about Harrington's and Cody's feud. The Umbrella Academy, encountered by father's death, they have strange powers. They cover shocking family secrets and a looming threat to humanity. Jane the Virgin, after vowing to remain a virgin till she's married, Jane learns she's pregnant due to a medical slip-up and has to rethink her future. Movies. Nerve is about an online game of truth and dare, but with only dares. If a newbie signs up first, she does it for fun and gets to out of her comfort zone and it takes a risk, but then soon realizes there's a little more risk and the only ending is to win the game. Twilight. When Bella moves in with her father, who meets a mysterious man along the way, that figure out who he is really, and all the dark secret that he is a vampire. To all the boys I've loved, Poor 1 and 2. When her secret love letters gets delivered to all the 5 boys from high school gets turned upside down. To all the loves I've loved before 1 and 2, when her secret love letters gets delivered to all the 5 boys, her whole high school gets turned upside down. The Last Summer is about a bunch of teens grapple with their dreams, relationships, and identities all in one summer. The Notebook. The Notebook is about these 2 young people that fall in love, but then they get torn apart, so she leaves, and that leaves, and then he's been writing all these love letters and all that to her, but she's never received them, and then they reunited again, and now they're like, yeah, back together. Just check it out. Yeah, these are all Netflix. Kissing Booth 1 and 2 is a forbidden love that includes her fiercest Kissing Booth 1 and 2 is about a forbidden love that includes her best friend's brother when they tried to keep it a secret but soon they came out. Mean Girls 1 and 2. A girl joins her new high school and embarks on a journey, but there is a lot to pay when her ex-boyfriend of the leader who's to date the new girl. Pitch Perfect is that a group draws onto the world of a cappella groups to tell its story of intense competition between 3 symbols. The Healer. It's about a guy who has now hit rock bottom, agrees to live with his distant uncle, then progresses to Hellman's his ability to fix his things go beyond the repair shop. Good Sam is about a reporter who then finds love while pursuing a story about some mysterious figure who's leaving bags of cash around New York. Always a Bridesmaid. It's about a girl who hires a copy editor that's always at weddings but never at her own, who decides to dive into the dating world and wonders if she's gonna stay single for the rest of her life. Walk, Ride, Rotor. It's about a girl who gets in an accident when her whole life changes. Her goals after the accident is to learn walk, ride, rodeo as you watch her struggle along the way to get her goals done. To All the Right Places is about 2 teenagers who are struggling, then they form a powerful bond that they embarked on a long journey. Mrs. Match, about a wedding planner who meets the love of her life, but then realizes he believes in getting married on the cheap. Brain on Fire. It's about a girl who is a New Yorker reporter and suffers from sieges and memory loss. Sees a doctor and tries to find out what's wrong. But yeah, so we have a few numbers along the way of saying all those 15 shows and movies, so I hope you like it. I thought I'd do kids to teenagers, teenage to adults, so you have some ideas of what kids can watch and adults and teenagers, a mixture. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the bell notification on so every time I post a new video you get a notification. So bye for now.